If you've just joined the conversation, we are exploring what it takes to formulate a thorough business plan as a small business owner. We're talking to Oscar Siziba from Standard Bank. We would love to hear from you regarding this. Share your insights using the hashtag #TesMe. Oscar, you know, I'm going to get personal. I've had this conversation with you over lunch, and what we spoke about just before the break took me back to that. And I said to you, I feel that I don't get this feedback when I sit across the bank and I'm trying to start a business. I'm not getting some help. They look at my business plan, they say it's not going to work, forget about it, walk away from here. Is there some way that banks could walk passionate people through this thing and say, listen, go press that button, look at that thing, there's that research. You know, we can even connect you to so-and-so to get you to where you want to get to.
Ramsey, you know, the business plan conversation can be overwhelming for many people. But what we can't, undermine or underscore or even ignore is the importance it plays. It is a big step in ensuring that the business is successful and the venture is successful. But this process has to be managed quite clear. You start with a clear vision of your business plan. You use the available resources to do that. In Standard Bank, we've got great business templates that our aspiring entrepreneurs can actually work through that. But you have to continuously seek guidance from mentors, from business advisors. You can't walk alone in the businesses. You have to work with others. Unfortunately, we're taught to say, if you find a great plan, be the only one who's got it. Today's businesses is around collaboration, is around partnering, is around engagement. So you really need to think about that. But there's a number of ways of doing it. Our government has done a lot, as people would argue to say, look, policies have been implemented. But there's a lot of agencies, there's a lot of platforms that have been built up. At Standard Bank, we have amazing collateral too that we can share with our aspiring entrepreneurs. We've got enterprise development that is available to help all our aspiring entrepreneurs to get off the ground. When the business plan has been set up and you got it going, it's about enhancing, it's about, making sure you oil it all the time, you put in all the wheels that you require, you continue to refresh it in line with the opportunities that you're exploring. But it is a continuous process. You cannot say, I have it today, then tomorrow you off-track it. As I said, it is your guiding star, it is your North Star, it is a document that you go back and continuously challenge yourself whether you're still on track in terms of your business.
Is it a document that plots where I'm trying to get, or is it more a document that is very important for me as I sit across the desk with Oscar asking for his money to help me to get to what I want to do?
This is a document that is the way you introduce yourself. Wherever you're gonna go, it is the document that tells your story better. It is also a document that creates credibility on what you want to try and do. It is a document that anyone else that wants to assist you, want to invest in your business, and in some cases we have seen customers asking you for your business plan before they buy your product, because they want to understand whether you will be able to sustain them in terms of their requirements. Because there are people that say they're going to do some stuff, but they don't have it in the business plan. Then tomorrow, after I've signed up a 5-year contract, they can't deliver anything else that they said they will deliver in month 5. So the only way I could understand the sustainability of this business is to share the business plan with me. I can see how you make money. I can see where you're going. I can invest in that business. This is where people like businesses or investors start thinking, I want to buy equity into this business because I can see where it's going. It is a document that is extremely important. I always say, while we call it a document, for me, this is who you are. This is what the business is all about. Anybody else who picks it up on the ground, besides being an expert and a jockey, when you read it, you must have an idea what this business is all about, and what it takes to run it, and who its customers are, and which market are they targeting, etc., etc.
I'm glad you mentioned the jockey, because again, we then get told, well, you know what, people buy the jockey more than they buy the horse. Where is the balance here? At which point do you buy rams? At which point do you buy this business plan that he puts on your table?
There is no business plan without a jockey. Let's start there.
Yeah.
A business plan must have somebody who's going to execute it. And the jockey is the biggest investment that you have. So the time that you immerse yourself as an entrepreneur in understanding your business, the time you invest in yourself to develop yourself as an entrepreneur to get better in how you lead business. An entrepreneur can lead any business. An entrepreneur can have any business plan. You could be like me and you, Ramsey, having 5 businesses. You're one entrepreneur, but these businesses are made up of 5 business plans. They're all dependent on Ramsey executing. And Ramsey could be Ramsey's people, could be Ramsey's directors, could be other shareholders within Ramsey. But the jockey is extremely important. Yes, the business plan is important because it translates what the jockey will do. So I start looking at the jockey, I look at the business plan, put them together and look at them together continuously. You have a very strong business proposal that you can put to any investor, to any funder, and they can look at it and say, we know where this guy is going, we understand what he's trying to achieve, and we can invest in them.
In 30 seconds, Oscar, what is one mistake that entrepreneurs should never commit as they put together this guiding star called the business plan?
Firstly, it's yours. Never subcontract it to somebody. Don't allow anybody to tell your story.
Yeah.
You need to understand everything else that's in the business plan. One of the reasons why many businesses fail, it is not the entrepreneur story. It has to be your story. Secondly, it must make commercial sense. Any business plan that does not make profit, that does not generate cash, is not a good business plan.
Oscar Siziba from Standard Bank, wonderful chatting to you. We have learned. Have a great evening.
Thank you.
And thank you for watching the Entrepreneurial SME. From me, Mabote. Good night and God bless.